Arizona. Southeast Arizona, about an hour south and east of Tucson. About 15 miles north of the border, just outside of Sierra Vista here. So lovely signal there. So just wonder, what city are you in up there in Washington, guys?
Yeah, AA, geez, I've got it all screwed up here. It's AA0Y. There we go. Maybe I got it. Anyway, that makes some more sense. I'm on Camano Island. I'm north of about 34 miles north of Seattle. We're north of Everett and south of the town of Stanwood. We're on a smaller island here between Whidbey Island and the mainland. And yeah, you're 5 and 9 here. Great signal from Arizona this afternoon.
On your location there, I spent the last month up in Washington, up in Bellingham. I was working up there, and I'm off this week coming up, and then I'm gonna go back to Marysville next week. So I'll be back up in your neck of the woods, guys.
Well, man, I'm not very far from Marysville, that's for sure. I'm right across the water, actually, and not far from Bellingham. We're actually south of Mount Vernon here. That's really like the main town, and then the little town up here is called Stanwood, and then you drive through Stanwood to come out onto Camano. But anyway, yeah, the beauty of being on the island here is all the salt water and stuff. It's really really nice. I don't think I'm 3 miles from salt water on either side of me here, and probably not even that. And I'm right above Elger Bay to the south of me, so I've got a great shot on VHF down into Seattle and stuff. So anyway, well, yeah, look around on 5.2 or on the 146.82 repeater up here. You'll probably find me there. Back to you.
Okay, very good, Dean. Outstanding. Signal's holding up nicely. A little QSD, but nothing bad. But holding up nicely. Fine on your location there. Sounds like you got a nice spot there. Yeah, good weather up there. The whole time I was up there, it felt good. Temperature in the 60s. it was quite pleasant up there in Bellingham. Enjoyed my stay up there, my work I was doing up there, and I'm looking forward to going back. Running here a Yaesu FTDX10, just 100 watts into a vertical. I got a ground mounted vertical about 10 feet off the ground. It's one of those ones with a built-in counterpoise. Seems to work okay, at least until I can get something better up in the air. Beautiful day, about 82. Got a little bit of wind coming off the mountains there, about 10 to 15, but all in all, a pretty pleasant day here, guys.
Yeah, right now, well, let's see, what I'm running here right now is a IC7610, and we're running about 100 watts into a Super Penetrator 500 vertical. It's shortened up. It's a 5/8 wave vertical. It's shortened up. I shortened it for 10 meters, so the SWR is really good here, and all that stuff. And it's kind of a friend of mine gave me 5 pieces of this antenna, and I bought all the parts I needed from High Gain and resurrected the thing. Basically, I brought it back from the grave, and it's up at about 30 feet. So we're just running 100 watts. And the weather up here today is about 64, and this is a perfect fall day for up here in the Pacific Northwest. It is just beautiful outside and stuff. So anyway, that's what we got going on here. I'm quarantined in the basement. I've got COVID, but I'm passing some time here on the radio and all that stuff and goofing off mostly. So anyway, back to you there. AA0Y from Met7XS.
Okay, very good, Dean. And yeah, your Super Penetrator doing well here for you this afternoon. Plan on being relegated to the basement with COVID. Interesting story about COVID. I've been traveling since August. I took a furlough when COVID first hit for about 3 months. And I've been on the road since August of 2020, flying, hotels, restaurants, pretty much nonstop. And I have never, well, at least to my knowledge, I've never had COVID. So I don't know if I'm lucky or I just don't get it good.
Oh, you're lucky. My wife's the same way. I mean, I've had it twice. This is my second round with the stupid stuff, and it's been, I work for UPS, so you know, I'm a maintenance mechanic, so I'm around 100 people every day at least, probably more than that. And this is my second time around with it, and so far she hasn't gotten it yet. She hasn't had it once, so I don't know, man. You guys are way luckier than I am, but I've been quarantined down here 3 times because I was exposed in the beginning, and it was like, oh, everybody had to, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But I've been banished to the ham shack here, 3 or 4 times in the last couple of years. It's absolutely horrible. But anyway, I've had it twice now, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. I get to go back to work on Tuesday, so anyway, like it or not. So you're way luckier than me, especially with all your traveling around and stuff, man. I rather suspect I got this in Costco up in Mount Vernon here last Saturday when we were up there. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but anyway, it could have been from work too, but who knows? Back to you. Boy, the band go away on us that fast? You had a really nice signal there. Wow, just like a light switch. AA0Y, where'd you go?
W9QI.
Yeah, that's crazy. 10 meters is nuts. Anyway, man, Don, if you can hear me, 7-3s for now. Because the band just shut off on us. And hopefully we'll catch you when you get back up here in Washington. Anyway, it's N7XS, and what was that? There was a W9 in there. Try it again.
Yeah, W9 Quebec, India, W9QI, Moline, Illinois. Name is Tom.
Yeah, W9QI from N7XS. How you doing today? Name is Dean, and I'm located here on Camano Island in the state of Washington.
Okay, Dean, very good. Yeah, I was hearing the other fella too, and just kind of, I don't know, maybe something happened to his radio or something, who knows. Yeah, I'm running barefoot in Oxford dipole, nothing special. I'm surprised you can probably hear me at all, to be honest with you, over.
Well, yeah, I got you about S5, so yeah, this I'm kind of used to having a Yagi up. I had a 6-element monobander up before, and it's still fun to get on here, but man, it just doesn't generate the signals and the pileups like the 6-element did. But but anyway, yeah, you're 5 and 5 here. Yeah, doing a great job here this afternoon. I'm just happy to hear the band open. That's for sure. They're over.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, me too. I always listen on 6 meters, and that's pretty much dead. So I figure, well, I'll try 10, and I come down here, and it's actually pretty good. I saw multiple signals here on the waterfall display on the ICOM 7610. Over.
Hey, we're running the same radio too. I'm running an IC 7610 here also, and about 100 watts, and then into that modified CB antenna for 10 meters. I always like the name, the Super Penetrator 500. Yeah, 5/8 wave vertical. Anyway, all right, enough out of me on that one. It's just funny, but yeah, I know how it goes. Yeah, hopefully 6 will start opening up here. We need some more solar flux for that. I've got 6 elements up on 6 out here right now, and I like the VHF-DX stuff too. It is a lot of fun there, but yeah, hopefully we'll get some good numbers here coming up in the next couple of years, and we'll get some F2 on 6. Hopefully better than the last cycle.
Yeah, okay, Dean, very good. Yeah, the 7610, nice radio. I like it a lot. I usually use older equipment, and the one I actually bought this one from a ham friend of mine who bought it new, and he went to the Illinois DX Association meeting in Chicago, the big annual meeting, and he won the grand prize, which was a Nikon 7610. So he sold me the other one he had, and it's been a heck of a radio. Yeah, running barefoot here too. I've got a Drake L4B, but I don't really run it too much. I run it on 75 meters quite a bit, but not up on 10. I just put up a 5-element Cushcraft 6-meter beam. We don't have the coax run to it yet, so I'm planning on some good 6-meter contacts here. This off-center fed dipole I've got is good for 6 through 40, except for 15 meters. But it works, but it's not really that good. Over.
Well, you were almost up to 5 and 9 there that time. So yeah, it's doing fine out this way anyway right now with the propagation and all that. Well, that's great on the 5-element 6-meter Yagi. Yeah, this antenna I have here started out life as a 4-element high gain, and I got a hold of the instructions for the 6-element high gain, and I added some elements to it and put an overhead truss on it. That was my first experiment with building something to hold up a thin boomed antenna from the top and stuff back in my early Yagi building days and stuff. And I've had this antenna forever. And I've got an M² out here laying on the ground. It's a monster. It's 50 feet long, 11 elements, and all that stuff. I've got a tower and everything to put the thing up. I just don't have the time to do it, and that's what's driving me nuts. I got towers and everything. I just need to go out and do the work. But anyway, and the room for it. But anyway, so that's what's going on here. But yeah, it's nice to hear 10 meters open here, and one of my favorite bands. That is for sure. Back to you there, Tom. See, I can time out 10 meters just as much as I can 2 meters. W9QI, Tom, you still there? Send 7XS.
Yeah, there's another 7 calling CQ on top of you, so hang on a minute, Dean.
Yeah, we can't hear each other.
W7 Queen Henry, the frequency is in use, but I'm going to sign off here pretty quick. So do you mind standing by just for a few minutes? Yeah, no problem. Just hang in there a minute. I'm talking to a guy, another 7-lander. And anyway, Dean, I'm gonna let you go here. We got the dinner call here, so I'm gonna head upstairs. Good talking to you, and fine on the home or the modified 11-meter antenna for 10. I've done that in the past too with a couple 10-meter beams. So yeah, that's been quite a few years ago. I've been licensed since 1975, and whoever thought I'd be at the age where I'd be a real OM. So Dean, back to you. I'm going to listen out here. Oh God, I didn't write your call down. Hey, help me out, Dean.
Alrighty, no problem, Tom. W9QI from N7XS. All right, well, very good. Yeah, I gotta take a break here too. I can kind of feel it. My this stupid COVID I've got. The throat is bugging me a little bit, so I'm gonna take a break and go get something to drink here, and we'll let the other station. I can't hear him at all, and stuff. So it's when I was talking, he probably cruised across it. Oh, here's a clean here, an open spot, and all that. So. Anyway, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm up to 61, so this wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, Tom, catch you later. 73s W9QI from N7XS. Thanks for the chat. Have a great afternoon. 7-3.
Hey, Dean, is it X-Ray Sugar or X-Ray Foxtrot?
X-Ray Sierra, X-Ray Sugar.
Okay, very good. I got it down. Thanks for the help. Yeah, I got a little bit on you. Let's put it this way. I was born in 47, so take care, buddy. Good signal. W9QI Moline, Illinois, clear.
Yeah, I got 4 years to go and I'm gonna retire, so I can't wait for that to happen. Then I can start working on my stuff instead of somebody else's. 73's Tom, have a good one. Thanks for the chat.
N7XS, K7NA on Whidbey.
Yeah, K7NA from N7XS. How you doing? I haven't talked to you for a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Dean, nice signal, about 10 over 9. Just running about 50 watts. I'm also on an IC7610. This is K7NA, Vince, VINCE. I'm about, let's see, I am 4.4 miles due south of you. Good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're down on the south end of the island then. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I know we've talked a few times. I have you in my log, at least 4 times. So this will be number 5. But anyway, very good. Yeah, you're 10 over 9 here. I'm vertically polarized, so I'm running a 5/8 wave vertical over here for right now and stuff. Yeah, the name's Dean, and yeah, we're just great to hear 10 meters open here. Been having a lot of fun yakking with folks here this afternoon.
Yes, I've been listening, monitoring. There's been a lot of activity up on 10 meters AM and also up on FM. So AM on 29.0 and FM up on 29.6 and above. Probably heard 6 different repeaters around the country, FM repeaters up there this afternoon, and a number of AM stations. So yeah, the band has been open very nicely. There's a pretty substantial opening, a trans-equatorial opening to South America right now. The PY, the Chilean, Brazilian stations are just very, very loud. You're a good 10 over 9 here too. This IC7610 I'm now using is new. I got it from a ham down California who only had it about 18 months. So it's a new one, relatively new, and I picked it up from him. My IC7300 now is a backup rig. And I'm just running about 50 watts. The antenna is an 80-meter end-fed half-wave long wire antenna, 133 feet of wire, but it's up about 120 feet in the air between 2 Douglas fir trees. And you're coming through very nicely. I don't want to hold you up if you want to take a break there. I'm sorry to hear of your COVID situation. I'm struggling to try to get the newest COVID booster. I'm not finding any pharmacies locally who have openings, either walk-in or appointment-wise, to get that shot. I just got my RSV and my flu shot. My wife got her COVID shot the other day over at Costco over in the mainland, but I'm struggling to try to get mine. So far, I've been lucky. I'm sorry to hear that you have not. N7XS, K7NA.
Yeah, okay, Vince. Yeah, well, I've had it twice here now. So, and every time it was right at the end when I was about ready to get my booster. So, or my new shot there or whatever. And that's been what the problem with me has been. But you know, it is what it is. We were going to do that this weekend, and that's what's really weird about this. And then I ended up coming down with it this last Friday. At least that's the first time I noticed it. So, you know, I'm thrown out of work. My wife has got me downstairs in the ham shack, which is, you know, horrible. Great on the end-fed half-wave there, too. I think that's what you said. Had it up, or, you know, up in the trees there. Maybe it's not a half-wave, but anyway, it's working really well. You're 10 over S9 here. And I'm just running a modified CB antenna at about 30 feet. It's a 5/8 wave vertical here. I do have a 160 meter loop up in the tree here at 100 feet. that antenna works really well. I've got it fed with some 300 ohm ladder line and all that stuff, but I'm not using it currently. Here on 10 meters, this antenna outperforms that one pretty well, so I just stick with the vertical and stuff. Although, and I noticed when you were talking about the opening, the TE opening today too. Yeah, there was a lot of stations from South America that were really loud as I tuned across the band. There was Argentina coming in on 28,400, and man, that guy was just he was commanding a good pileup. So kind of keep an eye on 6 meters. You never know, it might happen up this way, but usually it doesn't get this far north. But man, you never know. And that. So anyway, Vince, yeah, I was gonna go take a break here and grab something to drink and see if I can get my throat to settle down a little bit. And I don't know, I may end up going back to the digital modes for a bit. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. K7NA from N7XS.
KD, N7XS, K7NA, QRP. All right, well, very good. Yeah, a lot of trans-equatorial skip today, and was opened very nicely. It was yesterday also. Pretty good. All right, well, get better quickly. I guess you're going back to work on Tuesday. I've kind of been sitting here reading the mail. So good luck on that, and hopefully I'll find a COVID shot here in the not too distant future, a booster. Your 7610 sounds good with a super penetrator. Yes, I'm familiar with the antenna. It's a 5H wave collinear. I've used a lot of 5H wave, homebrew 5H wave collinears on various bands from 40, 20, and 10 meters over the years. Good antenna, nice low takeoff angle. So it's doing a great job for you, even with the cross polarization deficit that you and I are suffering. Have a good time, Dean. Take care. Nice to chat with you again. N7XS 73 K7NA.
Okay, Vince. Yeah. And I was gonna say your 7610 sounds really good here too, just like FM. and that I really like this radio. So, although I haven't had much experience with any other ones, I had a 7600 before this, so and then a 756 Pro before that. So I've been kind of on the ICOM side of the fence for a long time, so I might be a bit biased, but I really like their radios. All right, Vince. Well, 7.3 and yeah, I'm they say I'm gonna go back to work on Tuesday. We'll see. It depends on how I feel. Anyway, catch you later. K7NA and 7XS. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, thanks for the QSO, Dean. 73, feel better soon. K7NA.